So last year, voters passed Measure 113, banning lawmakers who run for office from holding office the next term. And now lawmakers who walked out this spring are arguing to the Supreme Court that these rules shouldn't apply.
So our Brandon Thompson live in Salem and was in the courtroom today listening to those arguments. Brandon?
Well, the state attorneys who are defending Measure 113 say what matters here is the voters' intent, but the lawmakers who are challenging the law say what the state wants the law to do is not the exact language of the ballot itself. Earlier this year, Oregon Secretary of State LaVon Griffin-Valde ruled lawmakers who walked out of the legislative session at least 10 times cannot be on the ballot because of voter-approved Measure 113. But the lawmakers, including State Senator Tim Knopp, who racked up those unexcused absences during the walkout, say Measure 113 allows them to run for office before their term ends. They maintain that means they can run one more time.
We're not arguing over semantics, we're arguing over the plain language of the measure, and they want it to mean something else. If they wanted it to mean something else, they should have written it to mean something else. And that is exactly the problem that we have.
The intent is crystal clear. As several members of this court have already noted today, the ballot title caption, for example, which appeared literally right above the yes and no bubbles that voters filled in on their ballot, was unambiguously clear.
The petitioning attorneys arguing it should not be the court's role to bail out the people who wrote the ballot measure.
You're not, as a court, going to become a super legislature and start omitting what has been added or adding what has been omitted.
Dustin Buehler, representing the state, says this is a case where the evidence of the voters' intent outweighs the one sentence in the ballot text Knopp's attorneys take issue with.
This is an initiated constitutional amendment that, like other parts of our Constitution, is not worded in a perfect way. And to play a sort of after-the-fact textual game of gotcha, the effect of which would be to subvert the clear will of the voters, should give us all pause.
So attorneys for both sides say this is going to be a crucial ruling to determine how closely future ballot measures are scrutinized in the state. Now, there's no timeline for the Supreme Court's ruling on this, though I am told the justices are aware of the March 12 deadline that candidates have to file for next year's ballot. Live in Salem, Brandon Thompson, KOIN 6 News.